Okay, this is a quick little video that we're going to do, sitting there and talking a little bit about how to press mold, and then how to do a dry brushing technique with regard to an angry Fred. As you can see, we have an angry Fred right here, but this guy was not, definitely wasn't made by me, but looks like he's got a bit of a problem here. Right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild an angry Fred. Angry Fred is a self-aware pawn who's not too pleased about the fact that he doesn't get to make his own choices. So he's kind of living in an existential crisis. That's an angry Fred anyway. So what we're going to do, as a pawn anyway, and so what we're going to do is we're going to basically take some PCL here, which is in this bead form, and we're going to put it into a container here, melt it down, make sure that we melt enough that we can press it into this silicone container. Put this to the side now because we don't need it anymore. So I'll pour the hot water in here. This is boiling water. Pour enough so that it melts pretty quickly. Shouldn't take too long. See, it's turning clear already. That's a sign that everything's okay. For once, I actually haven't. Oh, there they are. All right, so we're going to take some chopsticks here, just some average everyday chopsticks that are pretty good at collecting up PCL. You kind of smush it together a little bit before you pull it out. Okay, and that's probably too much, but that's all right. We'll pull it off the top. And then what we're going to do here, we'll put this to the side because we no longer need that. And then I'm going to jam it into this hole. And this is the press mold that makes angry Freds. Those who have actually made an angry Fred before will probably recognize it. There's not too many of them right now. We haven't made a whole bunch of molds for this. So you probably, if you've actually made an angry Fred, you probably made it with this mold. And so I'm just going to put this over here. I'm going to remove any excess material. We just have what's needed. I'll put the rest of the plastic right there. And as you can see, the actual process of making an angry Fred is pretty straightforward. The only catch, of course, is that you need to make sure that you jam everything in there and make sure that you press it all into the mold as much as you possibly can. Then what we're going to do is we're going to stop the video for a moment, and we're going, or pause it, and then we're going to let it freeze so that we can start painting it, because that was the real point of this video in the first place. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to demold it, and then we're going to start painting.